My name is Dave Dunlinger. I was born and raised in Ohio. Grew up as a conservative Mennonite. My mother was Amish, my dad was Mennonite. So I grew up believing that marriage is for life, marriage is permanent. When I said till death do us part, I meant that, and I never really reconsidered. When my wife left, I begged her to get counseling with me, and I really believed that we could be back together within a few weeks or months at the longest. But she wasn't willing to get counseling with me. I went to different counselors, and the counselors all said pretty much the same thing. We can help you to some degree, but unless you're willing to both sit down and get counseled together, there's not a lot we can do for your marriage. And so at this point, it seems hopeless, but I believe that God is going to work all things for good. If she chooses to never come back, I believe He will work that for good. My heart's desire is that that God would change her heart, that she would be willing to come back. And that's what I'm hoping and praying for every day. And so, even though it doesn't feel like it's the best right now, I trust God that His way is best. If my wife hadn't left me, I wouldn't have realized how wicked and carnal and selfish and prideful and arrogant my heart is. And God has opened my eyes since she's left, and I'm a more humble person now that God can use more because of the suffering and the pain and the sorrow I've gone through. Jesus Christ Himself was a man of sorrow, acquainted with grief. Jesus said, if you follow me, there will be tribulation. There will be great tribulation. And if you want to follow Jesus Christ, He said you have to hate your father, your mother, your brother, your sister, your wife, and your own life. And so I believe that is the Christian walk, exchanging my life, my Adamic life, for the life of Christ, and learning to live by His life. And so the only way that works is if we embrace the cross and say, yes, Lord, I will obey you no matter what the cost is. I will follow you no matter how difficult it is. And that is my heart, to learn to do that and to let Christ live His life through me.